downtown Detroit. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. Pickup of 46 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Play is made there by DJ Wano. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with Gibbs. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll send him over to the left. On 3rd down, it's Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's... Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. Around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Bears. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on 1st down. Pass completed is St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Throwing here is Goff. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
Third and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions call their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some...
And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about. thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will Score! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears back within 7. It's 24-17.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. Just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Aiden Hutchinson, a former first-rounder, in on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here it is on 4th down. 1st down and more inside the 40. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation play out across that defensive tackle position. I mean, years ago, Mike, they were the big run stuffers. They were big bodies in there just trying to slow down the interior run game. Now, these guys are not only big, but they're real athletes. Their job is to not only push the pocket, but win one-on-one and get sacks like that. I don't think we give them enough credit for how good they are as pass rushers from the interior. This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline, couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the... Now Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with no chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Williams to the air once more. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. That is caught. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again, Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Bears. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Lions 38, Bears 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A first carry now for Ty Chandler. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 1-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. He gets this one to Moore. Here comes 2nd down. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. To throw is Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.